Evaluate the following limit. The limit as x approaches 2 for x minus 2 divided by x squared plus 3x minus 10. So the first thing we can do is try and evaluate this limit directly, and we'll do that by substituting 2 in for x. So this is going to equal 2 subtract 2 all divided by 2 squared plus 3 times 2 minus 10. Evaluating that, we find that this is going to equal, the top line will be 2 subtract 2 is 0, divided by 4 plus 6 minus 10 is also 0. So this is known as an indeterminate limit, which means that we need another method to evaluate it. And that other method often involves factorising and cancelling common factors in the numerator and the denominator. So instead, for this limit, we're going to evaluate the limit as x approaches 2, and inside the bracket the top line will remain as x minus 2, and the bottom line we can factorise this trinomial by inspection. So we're going to look for the factors of negative 10 that add up to 3, and we can see that positive 5 and negative 2 will do that. So we're going to have x plus 5 and x minus 2 as the linear factors on the bottom line. Next, we can cancel any common factors, so x minus 2 is a common factor in the numerator and the denominator, which means we can evaluate this as the limit as x approaches 2 of 1 divided by x plus 5. And now when we evaluate that directly and we substitute 2 for x, we find that that is equal to 1 divided by 7. So that is the value of this limit. On the CAS calculator, go into the main menu. Next, click on the keyboard button on the hard keypad to bring up these options. Now in Math 2, we can use this button, which is the limit button, to type in x approaches 2 for our expression, which is going to be x subtract 2, all divided by x to the power of 2 plus 3x minus 10. Hitting execute will evaluate that limit, and this says that as x approaches 2, the limit of this expression approaches 1 divided by 7, which is the same limit that we found by hand.